So back in 2020, I started my job as an analyst at a consulting firm. I did struggle to get good at the job initially, but I eventually caught up. I understood the nuances of the corporate world and the etiquette to work in a company. Although no one asked me to work for 70 hours. Life was generally good. I was earning decent money, got an early promotion, got multiple hikes, bonuses, and had a fantastic social life. Made a lot of friends and attended a lot of events. I felt like I had my life figured out. But in 2022 December, something changed. I went on a trip to Dubai. It was the first time ever I traveled to another country alone. I stayed with my relatives there and traveled to so many places and did have a lot of fun. But this fun was short-lived because as I was returning from Dubai, I kind of realized two things. Number one, I had sort of created this concept of a perfect world in my mind where I was the lead and I kind of figured out everything. Something flipped after this trip. I don't know why, but I kind of felt that I wanted to learn more, explore more, and it was the very first time in my life where I willingly wanted to be a student. The moment you say you don't know anything is the moment you start learning everything. I sound like one of these modern podcast babas that you see. But no, I genuinely felt like I could provide something tangible and meaningful to the people around me rather than working at a company where I'm trying to impress a client who's not even from here. So basically, I wanted to do something more and do it in a way that could actually help someone. The second realization I had was that I did not want to do something just for the sake of money because I don't really think it's sustainable in the long run. I started wondering that maybe 2 years or 5 years or even 10 years down the line, when I realized that I can't keep up with this line of work, would it be too late to switch? Would it be too risky because I would be in a different mindset altogether? Don't get me wrong, the job was alright. It is just that when I was an engineering student, I wanted to do something else, and this was the first job I got. And I got good at it and somehow carried on with it for 4 years. Now what I wanted to do when I was younger is a story for another day. This was the realization that I had, and I basically had two options. The first one was to make it possible through nepotism. So the idea was simple, to get into a sector or an industry where I could get a head start and tag along with people who are already making an impact. I needed to find a really influential or a rich person in my network to make this happen. After intense efforts through brainstorming and compiling a list of all the influential people in my network that lasted for almost 20 seconds, I realized I knew no one. The only other logical option that was left for me was obviously the MBA. As mainstream as it sounds, for me, this path made sense. I had done computer science engineering. Now this combined with the business knowledge and expertise that I would get by doing an MBA would give me an upper edge along with some credibility, and probably one day in the future I might be able to build something that has significant impact. Fast forward to August 2023, I finally did the deed. No, please don't get creative, that's my job. I put down the papers. Because of my decisions, a lot of people might call me stupid, immature, impractical, and pathetic loser. But all I have to say for them is, you're probably right. Nah, I'm just kidding. Taking this bold step was one of the best decisions I had ever taken, because not only did I learn a lot, but also made crazy memories, new friends, insane experiences, hardships, failures, achievements, and more importantly, it turned me into a person with ambition. I honestly don't know what the future holds for me, but with this newly found version of myself, I intend to walk step by step, no matter how small the step is, no matter how much it will hurt me, no matter how much it will wear me down. At the end of the day, every step that I take will leave me one step closer towards my dreams.